It gives me great pleasure to accept this award. We've been involved with Kiwi Can now for so long that I couldn't actually remember how long it was. I know it's well more than 5 years. And it's been a program that has built our school values across time and allowed us to have consistency across there from all our teachers as well. And I thought I'd just pop a bit of a history in here for those of us with our sponsors, because I think that it's important to understand how values now fit into our school curriculum. I had a look at some of my old books here. When I started teaching, this was what a curriculum looked like. That's the social studies curriculum. It's pretty skinny, not much in it. All right. Then we got into the 90s, and this is just for English. There were about 100 learning outcomes that you had to decide whether children had achieved or not. And then come into the 2000s and we're looking, and it changed dramatically. We went to one book, but all of those learning areas, the English, the maths, the social studies, the science, all fit at the back of the curriculum. And in front, there's the important stuff. It's the vision. Wanting confident, connected, actively involved, lifelong learners. Boy, does Kiwi Can do that. It's about the principles, our high expectations, cultural awareness, community engagement. Kiwi Can does that. And values, major. Kiwi Can does that. And I think it's important to realise that these are the foundations and what sits on our whole our curriculum sits on now. Without these foundations, none of this really matters that much. Okay, this is what makes kids. Key competencies are in there too, and they're really huge. Our school is becoming a PB4L school. And that's a positive behaviour for learning school, and I know that many of the schools that are here are already along that journey. One of the things that we discovered at Crawshaw was that because we had Kiwi Can, we were about 2/3 of the way around the journey already. We had our values all sorted. We had many of our rules that were based on values, and it made the job so much easier because we were able to bring that into our positive behaviour for learning plan. We were really lucky. Kiwi Can supported us beautifully. Will, one of our Kiwi Can leaders, actually comes along and is on our team. And that has meant that we have that extra help along there, and that we know that Kiwi Can is just going to fit in there beautifully. The other thing is that our Kiwi Can program is such high energy. Our kids are hugely engaged. It makes it a truly effective program. If you walk into a Kiwi Can room at any time, I don't know how they do it, because our leaders never sit still. They are boom, 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 boom through classes all through the day, starting with sometimes a new entrant. They'll have a year 8 next, and then they'll have another class at year 4, and they manage to do all those switches. So really, I don't think it should be me sitting up here, standing up here taking this. I actually think it should be our leaders. It should be Tracy, who works hard with the program, and all the people who are there back behind them, supporting them in this role. It's not me. I really, when it comes down to it, I'm just the one that perhaps pays the bill. So, on behalf of our school, I'd just like to say thank you very much to you all for choosing us. We're really thrilled and a bit humbled by it, because it's just what we do, look after our kids and give them good values. Thank you.